Gaming Dead, it is Dark Seal time. Um, Sadly, I have already been participating in this for a little bit now. Um, I had to do it on mobile because I was still at a tattoo parlor, um, trying to get things finished up. Well, trying to get my wife's tattoo finished up. If I could just get this thing set up here. Let me go ahead and get this channel sent out to everybody. And for anyone that's interested, Z is actually live streaming his version of it from the NBD Alliance. Um, Over on his page, you've seen me post some of his videos before. Uh, so feel free to head on over there and see things from a Wales perspective. Well, from a stronger player's perspective, anyway. Let's go with Mia. No, you don't really have anything for me. It's kind of got to be a debt, doesn't it? I'm going to run that route. Yeah, let's go for it. What's up, Willie? Easy. If you can ask the questions right here and now. I'm currently trying to play Dark Seal, and I'm actually participating this time around. Sixth ranking in the kill event, so kind of happy with myself. But if you want to ask questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Or if you would prefer to ask the questions or send me screenshots in the game, this is my commander ID. Go ahead and type it there so I can get off the screen. But to answer anyone's initial question, I hopped over to the BBQ Alliance because they wanted to try and run double rallies on some people. Ooh, and we've got someone else hopping over here for defense. You adopted a big alliance. Oh, hey, Small Gulp. Good to see you. What? Please do. I am starving. No preference. Yes. My usual burger, please. Mm. Oh, also, I want people to take note that I was at 88 million when I started this. Okay? While I don't actually have any troops for it. I unlocked tier 6 infantry troops today. I need to. Yeah, I need level 15 camo finish, and I'm still using resources for healing right now, so. Oh, if you just need me to look through your account, I am actually going to not be streaming at all next week because it's Alliance League, and I'm going to schedule some time to catch up on people's accounts that I've meant to go through that I haven't had a chance to. So if anyone in the stream, and I'll reach out in Discord as well. Anyone who's reached out to me to have their account looked at in any way, shape, or form, whether it be through Patreon or just asking questions in Discord, um, I will schedule those next week. I, at minimum, sit down for an hour, see what can be worked on. Man, I am not the strongest. But if I'm taking some of that skill damage off of Thunder, I might still be able to help. Yeah, I've been trying to do that through my Patreon, but my health has been iffy lately, so I've been just focusing on the stream. No, yeah, I'm just not that strong. Not yet. Armaments definitely need some work. Where'd you come from? Oh, 106. Where's our hive? Literally just tried to sign up, but I'm a bit slow. You're fine. Um, Actually, let me make sure what other points I can get from Top Commander this way. Heal, kill, consume, gather, kill zombies. Yeah, try not to cough in your all's ear. Had an incident with some chlorine this morning. Ugh, gross. Being someone. Oh, that's gonna get swarmed immediately. I need 6 minutes left on. Not safe, not safe, not safe. I've already been swarmed a couple of times, which was kind of nice. I have been busting my ass throughout this whole thing. 3-2-2-4-2. I'm still keeping sixth. But second overall, I'm 10 million behind Lilith. And can't figure out where the hell she is. But I'm probably going to hop over to the other region. Actually, I wonder if I can bait anybody. Go ahead and speed this up. Like I said, I'm throwing everything I have at this one. I'm happy to show people that I don't spend a lot, if much at all. There's an event that opens up for primarily spenders in the game. I don't know what it's called, but it's something that I've never had access to, and I probably never will. But I like to show people that, hey, if you save up, you can actually get this. Um, Robert is definitely a solid infantry commander. He's just a jack of all trades in the current meta. So he fills gaps, but he's not going to excel at much. Oh, good lord. Yeah, they're coming. Get me out of there. Did I get... So I'm gonna hop back to NBD. Alliance join. How is it not at the top? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is definitely nice to know that there's other dads that come and play this game, and it's not just filled with 18 to mid 20-year olds, well, teenagers, mid 20-year olds just trying to find something to do. No. Adut is Adut is very straightforward, but I don't think she's the best at offensive infantry. As much as I hate him, as much as I hate him, Mia is definitely one of the best because of the AoE damage. Even if it gets weakened from being cheesed, it still does more damage than any other infantry unit. Um, and you only need the skill maxed in order to make him actually decent. This makes him better with the increased infantry damage. This increases his attack. His counter skills are finicky. But if you're going to guarantee infantry in your marches, Eddie is about as good as you're going to get. Solid damage, good shields, um, good counter damage. I love his counter damage. Just waiting on that timer to go down. Let's go check out where I could go. There's a couple of people here that aren't shielded. Lion refresh. Farms. Yeah, I'll go. While they're all situated. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Well, let's head over to 121 while they're distracted. Might get a little bit of damage in before someone notices. Yeah, don't even bother with these two. It'll be one person, maybe two people that realizes what I'm doing. If I get swarmed, that's actually going to work to my benefit. While I'm waiting on that, though, heal. How do I defeat enemies? Um, when I'm running low on troops, I join rallies. Spenders will still have troops even on the last day, and they'll find players who are still unshielded or still trying to participate. And instead of massive field fights, they'll shift more towards rallies. Join those rallies. Um, yeah, it needs to be a dud. try that. Oh, is it already time for that? I knew it was getting close, but nope, I'm on the wrong button. Daily boost. New heroes. Yeah, they did. Well, there's more people with awakened Elenas now. Damn. Got a stronger defense than I thought. No, I'll sit here, get some points. While I scout you. Wow, that's why. This one's got. Yeah, they're all stacked to. Yeah, there are some people who do friendly fights. Oh, they found me. They found me. How many troops would I have in the aid station right now? 211,000. Yes. In Darkseal, go fight people. Don't you dare. Politics in the chat. And my Rigoro Thunder is going to continue to sit there because he doesn't care. Although I'm not going to allow this Lee to stand. Here, I'll do this. Shift to you. Retreat. Attack. Create squad. Go. Now retreat. And attack you with this again. Are you going to hit my shelter? Nope. That's not going to work. Sukuna is not that strong, but I can... Oh. Swarm me. I will sit here and take it. Dreams do come true. Hello, Adele. This this is about as good of a turnout as I could have hoped. Having two under 100 mil players swarming me, making amazing trades. Actually, I want to see something. I do have no. Don't do that route. That was awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and share that to the group. And you have 1.9 million. I think Lion kind of takes over the whole region here. And they also have Deep Pawn, but oh, here we go. Back up in fifth. Um, know that I am biased towards Raigoro. I've used him from the very beginning. I have done more analysis on damage mitigation than anything else. I know in depth how the shields work. The primary reason I use him is because I understand him. I am never going to say that he's the best. I know he's not. Depending on what they throw at me, I may switch to something else. What do I have as far as troops right now? What is garrisoning? Uh, Holding any field position or shelter. Um, Protecting one of these watchtowers, protecting your own shelter. Um, there were a couple other instances that I know are. Sorry, Metro is technically garrison. However, there are some issues with garrison talents and skills that we're still trying to work out. Namely, with Jacob's garrison skill. Uh, Other than that, if you're defending a position as its captain, you are actively garrisoning that position. Yeah, please rally me. I hope you do. I hope I get rallied. If I do, I will need to march my troops out. Do I have enough? Because I would like to take advantage of. Here, you know what? I don't need. I don't need you right now. So let me get rid of you while I'm waiting. Lee, Jaden, all of those. Okay. With all of those. And have Charlie and Martin carry the rest. So I will save because I want to test that. Save it as there. David, this is Doomsday: Last Survivor 2021. If you've played any like Rise of Kingdoms or State of Survival, it'll seem very familiar to you. It's about a 2-year-old game. And it's a mobile game. I just play the PC version of it. Oh, he stopped. But I have that out of my system now. He left. Now, heading to see if there's any Dupont players. Yeah, feel free to try it out. There's still quite a decent player base. That's awesome, Smoke. Just awesome. I'm seeing if I can catch any players that aren't garrisoning properly. We've got a lot of Lion players that don't fight. They have a lot of troops. They don't fight. Ooh, you're going to be a fun one. May take you 2 million, all tier 5. All tier 5. So you 1.4. Change that up. There we go. This will be a good one. Damn, Lilith is still climbing. Where the heck are you at? I do have tier 6. I just haven't. I just unlocked tier 6 today. I had to get a screen recording of it on my phone. But I have tier 6 infantry unlocked. I just don't have them trained yet. And what did I finish off there? There's my 1.2 million free passport, but I don't plan on using it. I do fight. Uh, I do fight within the group, but not at the moment. So throwing ourselves at the wall. Okay. Gotta go hunting, Willie. Gotta go hunting. Sweet. Check that out. I knew I was going to take negative trades on Raigoro because he's not built for damage, but Robert doing that well. You spoil me. And then the first one, 71. 41. Not bad. And that was another 1,000,000 points. I need to join rallies which are more effective because I'm not as strong as others. So, since I still have 13 minutes left on my timer, I will random port out this way. Actually, that's... Oh, not yet. Actually, you give me Bianca. Oh, freaking Yuna. See, it's at this point we need to be using it. Don't hurt yourself. Dinner. Dinner. Yes, look for players to attack. If you haven't unlocked... Yeah, depending on the bases. For me, a tier 4 base is extremely beneficial. I gotta make sure I kill the zombies that I need to kill. What is it? 200? Let's make them worthwhile at least. And that's the beautiful thing about this. It does count the multipliers as well, so you don't have to stay out here forever. There we go. Manor ranking overall, Lilith is still climbing. But she's not there, so I've still gained on her. How did you not move? No, you definitely want to win. If you're not making good trades, you're not getting as good of points. But like that last one I just hit, had a lot of tier 4 troops versus my tier 5. So I was able to make pretty solid trades against them without losing too many troops. Or, better yet, where's that swarm? Let me pull my troop. Oh, let me make sure my troops make it back. No, it shifted to. Okay. Not the zombies. I need to go ahead and. There we go. Let me star this one. It's bookmarked. You don't lose points. You just don't gain them. You don't gain as many of them. The best option for you is to actually get swarmed, especially by even or slightly stronger units than you, because you end up with very good trades against multiple opponents, and it's just a way to stack on points quickly. Nothing feels better than getting swarmed and winning. That put me over 100. And need to make sure that I don't get anything for. Yeah, my point efficiency already is at 60% for cross-regional enemies. I don't get any armament bonuses. That's sad. The next one I would do probably be you. No, they're especially in Darkseal. Darkseal is amazing. In more ways than one. One, the ability to fight without too much fear. Because one, you're either going to have the increased hospital capacity to use crisis aid to heal most of these off anyway. Because I think it's around 2/3. Crisis aid, everybody gets a chance to heal your troops for free. You'll get about 2/3 of them back without spending a single resource. Or you have the lovely aid station, which during Darkseal puts it up to 85%. 85% of the troops that die come back. I'm going to get all of these back on Monday. Well, at the end of the event. I mean, what can you say about that? Um, how many more do I need? Uh, actually, have I done that yet? That would give me 40. It wouldn't be enough, but save me the time. There we go. These are all doable rallies. Oh, that reminds me. This will give me training speed ups for creating tier 6 troops. I don't have time to be picky. Suicide rally on Lola. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I'll need to watch that later. No, of course. Yeah. They are going to launch that rally, aren't they? $22 million in kills, which isn't going to rank me too high in everything, but I'll take 21st. But rallies and defense. If you have this Dark Seal event, you have ways of, yeah, they do have max armaments. Oh, you're gonna hit me? And of course, my battle fever is back on. I need you to get out of there, Tom. You're not gonna hurt him. I'll slow march him back with no problem whatsoever. Probably take decent trades in the process. Nice. Yeah, I gotta see that. Um, really good trade. Really good trade. Really good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, good stuff. But I did not get all of the zombies killed, did I? Nope. 166 of 200. Hello, Barbosa. Even distribution. I wonder if you would take that bait. Or would it be too obvious? He's already extended my timer. Gather some. Just gonna be over here gathering some food. What anime are you talking about? Oh.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
It's going really well, Barbosa. Uh, lo siento, mi español no es bueno. Um, está bien. Ahora, más de 2 millones de puntos. 200 millones de puntos. 237.
She's so cute.
Oh, uh,
Yeah, I didn't
hello,
like that
Diablo.
first, but then she I keep trying to get through Sword Art Online. Like I watched the first 30 seasons.
Technically, you've watched the first two.
Right? I think I've seen enough. I think I'm good now. Game.
In
I loved her as a sniper.
9 minutes. Ooh, was Ballsy taking a hit? Yes, he is. Oh, ugh, gross. Victor Jacob is not doing it near enough skill damage for that.
Oh, no, not trouble. Yeah, there was a TikTok about how if you want to trick people when you're trying to get them into anime, you have them watch the first episode of Goblin Slayer.
Don't you dare! No, that's again. That is up there with telling people that Overflow is a great swimming anime.
Of course it is. Because they were watching it. No, my friend told me about it at school.
Still at 37. I doubt I'll catch up to
Wait a minute.
the rest of them, but
That's not what I signed up for. Oh, well. You're in it now. Look at this cute. What are you watching now? Yes. Oh my god, I love Rose so much. She's so mean. Yeah. The one putting him through all the training.
actually, on that note, can I upgrade any of my heroes anymore, or do I need to wait? I got 28. I'll save those for picking up Riven because currently second overall, and I'm going for first. I want those 200. Whole another 100.
Like he wasn't supposed to be. Now he's a lot further than they are.
Neon, that that is a lot more difficult question than you think, and it really depends on the style of play. The current meta is to the current meta is trying to find him a way to beat him. So Thunder and anybody that can counter. Currently, the best counter for him is right here.
Well, when you come here,
Thunder is best on defense. Julia is best on offense against Thunder because that's who you're going to be up against. And it's primarily because of that portion right here. Silencing Thunder's healing ability nerfs him so much. It's not even funny.
I've seen at least the first episode.
Both of those.
No,
Here, just so you can see them. Julia is a lucky roulette option in the ranged top commander, and Thunder is the top commander event reward that you get for scoring well. I already have Thunder Awakened, so I'm picking up Riven. But Thunder and Julia probably be my top two right now because they are at odds against each other. Oh, Gandalf. Hello. Anyways. I want all 200 of those um, shards. I want them. I'll max out every skill I can. Thing is, I know I'm not going to be able to do much with her because I threw everything at this. I am like I've only got 28 of these left. I have no golds, very few gold stars to speak of. 3 minutes left on that. Actually, on that note, um, memory trip store. Nothing there today. My keyboard is drunk.
Oh my god, yes.
Let's see. Oh, I got 12 people watching me now.
I had a suspicion that like it was in two different times, and holy shit!
Come on. 2 more minutes. Oh, he's gonna stay. Do it. Do it.
Right? You're like, what the hell is happening?
And hit this. Nope. Aw, he turned away. Please tell him. Be porting. Port down there. I want to watch you do it. Got a minute left.
They were really like, oh, this is terrible, and I'm like, I will make it. So I think so.
Because you went to target me.
It's a little repetitive.
Come on. Nope. He's not coming.
Darkness.
Man, those are some freaking armaments.
Right. Have you seen the Great Clear?
They're all back. What the?
I have seen up to episode 4. So, and I believe the next one that's either way, I'm watching it on. I have not seen it. Is there a gluttony?
Still only subtitled. I've been waiting on that. No, don't take my kill.
I watch all kinds.
Not letting me have any kills.
Right? Like, oh, shit, I think it's- I know, and then you're like, wait, when does this character come in? And it's like the second to last episode of that season. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and kind of like a little bit of but that really, yeah, that's what actually got me into anime. I really
there we go.
yeah,
Plague, damn it.
yeah, it takes a little bit to like rev up, but then like the story gets really, really good. The last season might not be as good, but I got really into the characters.
Make sure I don't have any free Lolas going after the king. Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine canceled his rally. You can have my ranged units. No, it's going to take a day and a half to get there. And we'll reinforce you with. Yeah, I knew you would take them out.
Well, I mean, because like in
Sweet.
Seven Deadly Sins, Gluttony doesn't necessarily need a lot, but she's always hungry for learning.
In greed, he didn't actually steal the thing he was accused of stealing. Come on.
Like immediately. Like, oh, they're not hitting anything.
Actually, let's see if I can get those troops over there. Lee, get over there. After that launches, I can give him my infantry, my range troops, and I've got nothing left in my city to hit.
Oh, they do hurt. Seriously, yeah, it's like a whole new airship. Worse. Like, your blood's gone, but your face is still fine.
Who came back? My infantry. Is anyone rallying mine? Oh, King. Hey Z, I'm surprised you're over here. You were streaming it on your own.
Yeah, Kate and TJ had to go talk about something.
Damn. Oh, there it is. Okay. Um, I've got a rally going right now, and I don't want it to die. Let me finish this up. And what is she doing here? Like, come on. Yeah,
You're like, I'm in.
I am 10 million away. She's not gonna let me have it. Oh, someone she wanted to take part in the defense. I can't really say anything, but God, I can't say anything. She's killed more people than I have. Granted, none of them are tier 6, but as opposed to almost 5 million of mine. Oh, join you with this. Do 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 do, and you're in. Um, I'm defending Z already.
Oh no.
Anyone running a rider rally? No, because we are severely lacking in rider commanders. Come on, finish it off. Oh, nope. Not gonna let me have it.
No, she is not observant at all. Are you okay? Did anything happen to you? Do you see the dead body right in front of me? I did that. See anyone else around here? No.
Oh, not my rally squad. That one.
I'm distracted.
Come on, finish him off.
Can't make trouble for her. Good.
Actually, I'm doing fairly well there.
I know it's a hard decision. Die or get treated like a person.
Finish it off. Ah. Reinforce you back. Now, and just to make sure my ass is still covered. Karina, reinforce, create squad. Boom. X, reinforce, create squad. My troops are elsewhere right now. You can waste your. Actually, that's a. It was only a one. Where are you coming from? Oh, never mind. I'm distracted. Anyways, Jonathan. That's who we were looking at here. Combat log. Jonathan's recycle skill went off 5 times and healed for 43,000, which doesn't even come close. Actually, it it didn't defeat squads. It triggered the damage factor. It didn't kill anything, which, yeah, that's not an effective way to damage. Skill damage isn't horrible, but it's not as great as the offensive side of things. And then base set sail. Am I getting hit? Or is it just counting that still?
Gord. You're gonna get like the chest plate of lust or something next? What's happening?
40. Okay, first of all, it's supposed to be every 30 seconds, and it's not. Unless it hit a different target. But you only had one target. So already we're not off to a great start here. It says at most once every 30 seconds. And this triggered 40, 40, 80, 40. Not liking that. Doesn't function as proper as listed. Just garbage. Precision airstrike. You're looking at an 8-second skill window, which isn't bad. It's not great. 8 seconds is pretty standard, especially when you're dealing with a defensive commander. but the damage itself is not anything spectacular. Base set sail went off 29 times in a... How long was this? 7-minute fight. A little over 7 minutes. Killed 93,000 troops. But even with that, the recycle skill putting it at 130, 780. The skill damage, even with all three of those combined, doesn't add up.
I did. More later.
I don't think this, in a pinch it can serve, but you'd have to be in a pinch. I think with Jonathan, it opens up the opportunity to run a rider only tower, maybe. But honestly, I think a Thunder Victor tower with mixed troops would still be better than anything Jonathan could run. Well, this isn't working properly. This is supposed to be, it says at most every 30 seconds, but it's consistent on the 40s. On 40. Good. Yeah, this is, no, I read it wrong. Sorry. Every 20 seconds, inflict damage factor of 7,500 to a random target. You don't have this affecting anything else. There were no other units in range to get hit by it, and yet it's not activating every 20 seconds. So this is already a problem. If they fixed that, it would have, let's see. Assuming that it worked every 20 seconds. Assuming that it worked every 20 seconds, even up into 201, it should have. It should have gone off 10 times. Sorry, I'm out of it. I actually had to count that. If it went off 10 times instead of 5, it would have been 86,000, give or take. Because you were missing 2 times right here.
Yeah, but being
Actually, 3.
being mad all the time just sounds like so.
Should have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 6 more activations in here. So already problem there. At most once every 6 seconds. Nothing unexpected here. This functions exactly how it was meant to. Let's see if this affected. You hit with this and then hit there.
Usually is.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not great. Apparently, looks like I need to go through and. Okay, here, you said one every 20 seconds.
I watched the Brotherhood one, which is apparently more true to the
Yeah,
story.
this one functioned properly. And you switched, took on Eagle Strike a couple of times.
It's not because they hadn't finished writing it, so they just kind of started making up their own shit. So they remade it as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that one was the story a lot better. They finished the series.
Yeah, just looking at this, I'm thinking 3 times 23, 21. Technically, Jacob hit harder. Let's see where I am. Oh, am I getting rallied or no? Wait, how did my rally go? Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Basically say God made things worse.
You wait there. Yeah, it's Metro and Checkpoint. We'll be able to check that tomorrow. Reset. Just go home. Jesus, y'all are fine. I'm.
I know.
I never expected to be able to do it. To succeed without actually working for it. And between Bagadanka and Lilith, they're giving me a run for my money. But I'm not done. Oh, why can't I use? Doesn't play for the first break. Jesus.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh no. Don't you dare. I will send anyone home. It is a waste of time for them. In the meantime, actually,
Blowy sword.
I'm so close. I was one skill off awakening him from damn near nothing this event. But you know what? I'll take it. And you can have the rest of my infantry, and you're already reinforcing that. Karina can have my garbage.
Yep. That's how you know you're the people.
Punisher? What the hell are you doing?
Like, while I was watching it, I was always hungry.
Okay, you're
Everything I ate
counter
was
rallying.
like,
I thought you were rallying his base. I was gonna say,
yeah, the eggs that just like
I mean, you were
caramelized over them,
strong.
and I don't even know
Don't
what
get
they
me
were.
wrong.
So I was like, I want to eat that so bad.
That's armaments that we don't have yet.
It's big for me,
Don't I will send you all home.
especially when the entire anime is about food.
Z I I can't stand up to that.
How does that
I've
look
got
so good?
0 troops in house right now. 0.
There's also the common trope of
Yo,
like
god damn it.
the main character not being able to cook anything. And they have that one character that can cook.
Fix that problem.
Mad about
Oh, yeah, I sent you home. It's Yuna, 226 million. Even on my best day, I'm not standing up to that. She'll
Yes,
come in,
ma'am.
she'll hit it, proc my shield. My rally should still go.
Mhm.
47
Right, just looking
seconds
at it, be like,
versus hers is
I
about to
can't.
launch.
I can't.
Plus, it'll teach me something. Yeah, she's coming at me with a full 2.3. A Dut Gen rally. A Dut Gen, though. Yeah, you're going to take down my. Oh, wait, who's here? Go. Go home. No sense anyone dying. Sorry I didn't send you home sooner, Punisher. My rally still goes while shield is still active.
You're fine.
Well, answers that question. If I start a rally after I've already been targeted,
I think you really like
my rally will go even with my shield up. Good to know.
Don't drop me.
Oh, oh, didn't realize they were Russian. Thought I had a full rally going into this. There we go. That'll do it.
Like, oh,
Who is that player? I know they're. Where the heck is that one that was. I know you're up towards the top. At least I thought you were. Yeah, you were. 106. Why are you... You're already in it. Um, I didn't exile you. Well, I didn't exile Lilith. They... It was a group effort because my alliance is trying to push me to rank 1. Where's Wolverine? Wolverine from across the map? Because he was back here, wasn't he? Where are you at? Oh no, you're right next to me.
Ah, joke's on you. He never had me.
Oh, God.
That's true. I was just about to say, does she have no thoughts in her head?
Nope. Let it get down to 800,000. There. All lion aces.
Her career's never had me. But not like that nice looking.
73. Oh,
See? Maybe it was.
no, maybe it
Carrot.
was.
Just build it to look like me. Wants you to kill things. Break off that.
Nice. I am up. I'm still at 39.
Your dad died. My dad died.
Use quick use. Heal 106,000 troops.
Passing out from his blood.
And now from here, I can join Free Lola's rally on King.
It's also like Disney 101.
On King's rally or King's shelter?
You can't have
King
both of
shelter.
your parents. You can't have both your parents. You can have one or none. Right? You're just a background character.
There we go.
Both his parents are traumatized. So,
Actually, I did fairly well. Trading
yeah,
that.
I don't know how he turned out what he did. True. His dad. Totally
Actually, hold on a second.
Mom seems to scream at him. This one's mine. Deku technically has both parents. His dad just never came back. That's true.
Trying to give you a full complement of troops here. Three.
Here, eat this.
And reinforce the rest here.
Not enough.
Let's go.
Remind me never to get in between you and me.
How's this doing? Oh, this is a beautiful rally. What are you gonna do?
In another anime.
Swarming that rally is a bad idea.
Oh.
Points. Points. Points for me.
Do it again.
Keep that sucker full. That'll catch me up. And swarm the rally again. There's 42. Hey, Andy. Now someone smaller.
Real quick. I figured that's how it worked.
Hold on.
Right? And then you just build the king, so.
Noted, Andy.
Right.
Sweet. Just so I can show everybody what you're talking about.
Don't have to aim or nothing.
Resource node, heavily wounded units sent to hospital.
Munch on that.
1 checkpoint bridge, settlement 2, settlement 1, all heavily wounded units sent to the hospital. 2 bridge, 3 settlement, 4 settlement, half of them will die instantly. Level 3 checkpoint in Metropolis, all heavily wounded will die instantly. When battling enemies in Alliance forts, only half. Alliance Watchtower, the rate will greatly increase depending on the radar station's intel progress. Shelter, half will die. All wounded will die instantly, while heavily wounded units of the defending squad will be sent to the hospital. Only half of the heavily wounded reinforcement units will die instantly. So this is why when you're reinforcing, make sure that you know that you will have troops die. After the squad is heavily wounded, extra engine capacity can hold 60,000. When your shelter is being attacked, hospital won't heal units, so on and so forth. Sadly, this doesn't answer the questions of the ones during like Archipelago raid,
Right.
because we like knowing those.
Usually is like a maid or butler or something.
Oh, what you got?
Denied.
I'm gonna keep my top 5 position. Damn it!
Let's skip it.
I can put another 40,000 troops in it. Go.
What? Yeah, I got you.
Someone is preparing to rally it.
Smooth, dude. Smooth.
Mainly because I want to see the results. And hospital's full already. I need to heal him. get through all this. Yes, I know. It's gonna be 51 million. It's gonna limit what I have left. I only care about healing the infantry right now. It's the ones I can use. Actually,
Oh, I haven't seen One Piece either. I've seen a little bit of
mm, do.
one that's even more confusing is like the Fate/Stay series. After that one, in between these two.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Absorb that skill damage. Who are you up against, AJ? Oh, nice. Sorry, Z. Gotta pull out of this one so that I can rejoin Free Lolas more effectively. Come on, mass deploy. There's two Lewises going around right now. Boy. Actually, hold on.
Be an older brother. That's just his other phone. Oh, okay, so they just have like the same fighting style. Yeah.
I'm good.
Tulips.
Yes, I am trying to get Riven. I am so close. I'm in second right now. Gunning for first. What's this? Hold on.
I believe it. I don't know. Aw, that hat is terrible.
Not my call. That was a hell of a rally. Happy to be a part of it.
Night for this fight. Yeah. How many kicks there are? Oh, it's fun. They're a little strange. But
Just filling and refilling. All of my troops will eventually die, but I do not care. Pour it on that.
surprise!
It was honestly just a great rally. With so much damage being dealt on the side, it's really nice.
You did. Congrats. That seems counterproductive.
You seem counterproductive.
With experience. You jinxed it. There you go. Oh, you broke your back.
You don't have to push me this hard. We can win naturally. Yeah, Riven isn't going to be the greatest on the field. Um, she has more defensive abilities than offensive, and shields on the field don't work great unless you can control who is getting hit. That being said, I want her to have a second solid garrison because I can run a Thunder Tom pretty well, and this will give me a Raigoro Riven garrison. As for Miyamoto, Miyamoto is a solid field and rally commander. While he doesn't function as written in his skills, he's got power. You cannot deny that. Who's 14 seconds away? Oh, white.
Be careful so he moves a little slower sometimes. Yeah.
There's your refill.
I thought it. I was about to ask if that was.
This is essentially AR levels of fighting. Thunder come back?
Yeah.
Is it Thunder Lewis again? Nope. That rally is going to go down now. Yeah, it sucks that we're technically losing this. That was a solid rally. We were gonna win that one.
Nice. Pizza on his back.
Man,
He has to hurry up and kick your ass so he can deliver that pizza.
hold on a second. How many deaths was that on their
Oh,
end?
free.
It was still 154,000 deaths too. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna last. Take that easy burn.
Seems weird for him. Seems like a weird concept to have long range characters in like a fighting game. Yeah.
Yes, it is still a pay to win game as much as I hate it. However, there's enough servers and there's enough players that you do not have to stick to a pay to win um, alliance. Okay, let's try. We're gonna play that way. Let's go rally. Actually, is anyone else rallying right now? Punisher's rallying. Lion Jardini. I don't have anything for you. You're going after Ranger. That's gonna be a solid one. I will get in that mess. Immediately after I sent it. Immediately after. This is called Doomsday: Last Survivor. Cool, I can hit it again. Well, it depends on what level you want to be a part of. Do you want to be in the top three, the top five, top 10? Um, I'm currently spending only at most $20-$30 a month on the game, and I am in an alliance that's a part of the top 10, but I'm not a top 10 uh, player myself. However, at any spending level, you can find a place you can play the game safely. We have a couple other alliances that don't spend near as much as the rest of the region. They play in much lower ranking alliance events, and they just do just fine. They have a blast. Hands rated E for everyone. Oh, oh, what Dark Seal am I in right now? Oh, actually, which one are we in? Yeah, we're in Battlefield 7 right now. Uh, what's considered to be the threshold to consider like entry level whale? Technically, if you're over 100 million, regardless of what how long you've been playing the game, you're considered a threat. Um, once you get to anyone in the top 10, they'll look at 100 million and be like, okay, that's someone who can compete. Once you get up into like the top three range, you need at least 200 million. However, they're more looking at this number here. This I only have 55 million for my kills, but people who are much more proficient at killing will dwarf their power in kill count. Like here, 610 million kills, but only 200 million might. You get to a certain point where you can't raise your might higher by boosting your actual skill. It's just the amount of troops that you have. Smokeout, you've been stuck against some of the worst matchmaking I have seen. I feel bad every time I saw your alliance pop up. Like, no, you don't. No, that's just mean. How many points am I getting off of you for me to be able to keep hitting you?
Just has a grenade on her hip.
I'm gonna go back. Um, it depends. I've been playing the game for about 2 years. Well, actually, what is it right now? 557 days of consistent login. I don't think people are happy with me right now. I don't know why. I don't know what I did.
Um, the date day.
And now, I'm trying to get this number up there. I'm coming back. I promise, Karina. I will get my happy little ass out into the fray.
Often we do it, especially since we have brunch for a little bit before.
Yeah, your whole alliance was getting spit roasted almost every event. Ever since Archipelago came out, you've been screwed. I think you started in G1 with alliances that were 10 billion power your betters. It made no sense. Damn it. I'm losing track of myself. Oh, this is a cool way to tell me, oh, I can spend 100. No.
I always like
No.
to get story.
And I'm still getting decent trades off of them. Not bad considering it's Ghost. 47 million. I'm still how long far behind? 3 million. Actually, two and a half.
Sleeves, your wrist.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. I'm losing too many troops. I'm up to 400. To those of you that were hoping to get content from
Oh,
other
excellent.
Dark Seals this time around, I'm a little focused.
Good. Agent.
He moved.
Yeah, I mainly like Vito in season 2, like at the beginning when they do the flashback. Yeah.
Rushing HQ to 25. Hero development early on is going to
Take it
lean
back.
heavily into what you can get for free because that's what's going to be available to you. They have normal and advanced searches. You've probably seen this in other kinds of games like this. Um, all of these gold heroes you can get for free. Just for participating in the game events, you'll get draws for these.
I also really like
And purple you can manage just fine with um, in a lot of cases. But research is what's going to take you the longest. So the sooner you can get your research lab up, HQ up, so you can update the research lab, keep your research going, the rest will kind of fall into place. As for what heroes you want to focus on, that'll depend on your play style. Do you want to play more offensive, more defensive? Do you prefer running rallies? Do you prefer running garrisons? Do you like hit and run tactics? There's a lot of different options for how you want to play.
What do you think of mine?
While I do, while I am using my troops offensively this time around, I am primarily a garrison captain.
All the stitches on his face.
Who's
Gray hair. Usually hangs out with people. Yeah.
you're talking about Mahito?
I don't like him either.
Correct. You'll eventually get. I'm running out of quests, but actually, I think I finally did. Now that I unlocked tier 6. Uh, if you're not upgrading towards the HQ, you can follow the quest line that it gives you. A lot of free rewards, a lot of ways to
Oh, Joseph.
get resources, get troops. I don't know if you've played games like this before. Rise of Kingdoms, State of Survival,
Oh my god, I love
uh, all have similar styles to it. I've just enjoyed how this one has panned out. I have a couple of gripes about
I
it,
have a shirt that says that.
but and mainly it's around matchmaking. Jesus Christ, matchmaking can get out of hand. Come on. It's worth a shot. There's a lot to do early on in the game that'll keep you hooked for quite a while. But once you get to this point in the game, you can kind of be more hands off with it and schedule your time.
Yeah, I only have one.
Here, well, do I have a minute? Nope, I don't. This rally is going to be garbage, but I'm gonna try it. What are you doing? Um, yeah, this rally is not it.
That's baby.
Who is Curdy?
Yeah, she's doing that like awkward smile thing. Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Farm account should focus on the heroes that are gather focused. Anyone that has this tree, you're gonna need at least 5 of them. Get them up to what is it? 1, 2, 6, 10, 11, 12, 16 minus 10. Yeah. You need level 44 to max this out. At level 44, you can gather as much as that's what you can get. They have great squad load, great gathering speed for different resources. Um, I believe there's 9 in total that have this gather tree off the top of my head. I substitute a general one in here for stuff. And once those heroes, while you're working on those heroes, you have a whole tree that's dedicated to research for gathering and producing resources. No, you do not need. It may feel like you need bigger loads early on, but if you stick to making a bunch of these, your troops will be able to bring back a full. Here, let's see. Just to give you an idea, this let's see, that's not full, but it's close enough. That's all I need to empty out that entire resource plot. It'll seem like a lot of troops early on, but once you get up there, you don't need to maximize squad load unless you're emptying out shelters, which you're going to have help doing. No problem. This is why I make videos in the first place. It can be kind of discouraging for people to get into games like this, thinking that they have to pay in order to play the game, and I don't want that to be a limitation. Have resources, but you're getting all of them. Puts me at 48 overall. Second, 1.5. Trade.
Yep, I have one of those. It was. I actually got another one.
I believe it's training troops that does it, right? Please click on the correct buttons. Yep. Earn points climb. Slightly lower, but I'll take it. Well, if you have any specific questions, you can reach out to me. I'll go ahead and put this in the chat again. That is my commander ID. I get on the game at least a little bit every day to try and answer messages. I'm better about being on the game lately than I have been on Discord. However, let me go ahead and put that in there too. Give me just a second. Edit invite link. General. Never generate copy. This is also my Discord channel. There's quite a few people on there that if I'm not around, they can answer questions. Because chances are they've had similar questions to you. Just one moment, please. Sorry about that. As for packs, the biggest bang for your buck is going to be one that I can't really show you right now. Best way to describe it would be here. Whenever you unlock one of these gold heroes, there is a limited time pack that you can get. That's $5. It gives you. Hold on. I need to make sure it gives 10 of these fragments, which are universal legendary fragments that can be used to upgrade any of the legendary commanders. You get 10 of those for $5 is probably the best bang for your buck you can get. The only thing that comes close to even beating it, apologies for the noise in the background, is this daily pack. I would suggest getting the whole bundle because it gets you all three, and these have a chance of getting you a lot of fragments, but it's for the hero of your choice. While universal fragments can be used on almost any of them. There's a couple that are exempt. But there's a pretty long list of heroes you can use them on. Those two are really cheap packs that you can get periodically. The daily boost is daily. Let's see.
Stutters over his name.
I can't tell if I have it. There we go. Okay. We'll have a few training speeds that I can use. Let me go ahead and boost one. 10,000 to go ahead. How many do I got left? 64. Let's do that two more times. I just got him today. It's taken me this long, but I just got him. I think I got enough for one more set. Even if I don't, using the speed ups. And there it is.
Absolutely.
And now I'm rank 1. Oh, don't you do it. That is everything. That took everything I had. Actually. Enable auto. There's that. Next floor. Explore. Lion just has the armaments over us.
Not that kind of nerd.
Get out there and kill some goblins. everything. Oh, they gave me. I didn't realize. Didn't realize they gave me the chief of staff buff. And grab a bunch of food, wood, one thing of oil. Come on, there's got to be a wood on territory. There it is. Okay. No. Man, that was everything. Okay. Well, I have a break from watching myself fight. Let's go take a look at how the matchmaking is for these other regions. This is something I normally do at the beginning of the video, but I was already 2 hours into fighting by the time I started. Already off the bat, 16, 28, 102 is a bit unfair matchmaking, but it does look like 16 is not in this. I'm kind of curious. None of these alliances are really in this. As you can see, these are all heavy hitters. If I remember correctly, 28 is BTW. No? HXG. Okay, I've heard of them one other time. With 102 being ROK and 16 being HMB. Like, we know those two are big heavy hitters. And to only have 230,000 or 185,000 glory is insanely low considering we're this high. Dark Seal is not something you want to play every time, especially if you're not going to spend for it. This Dark Seal happens every 2 weeks. It's at the end of Top Commander every time. Personally, if you're not going for the rewards for that Top Commander, I wouldn't do the Dark Seal. Now, the Dark Seal rewards are kind of nice. Just to give you an idea, just for participating, if you can get to, where's the points missions? I want to show those off. Yeah, I gotta kill hive minds. You do get fragments for armaments. You don't have to spend for Dark Seal. I didn't spend for this one, but if I participated in every single Dark Seal, I would basically be making a cycle of making resources for the next events to use them and continue. It'd be a very slow cycle of growth. If I sit out of a Dark Seal or two, I can stockpile some resources for another event, like Top Commander. Some of these are really nice, especially the choice boxes. I hate that these are random, but these are choices. The armaments are such a huge boon for the game. Oh, just because trying to figure out what to call you other than villain. That's the name I can see in there. Yeah, don't remind me about AR. Oh, give me a second. Forgot I can do that from anywhere. Come on. Give me all back my troops. I'm going to be out of everything.
That's the last. And because of that,
I'm here, now what? T6. Okay. Back to your question, villain. The resources you'll use the most of are food and wood. But it does depend on uh, what troops you like to use. I am primarily infantry focused, and I don't know if you noticed the training requirements. I only need food, wood, and oil. I don't use steel. Now, I do. I probably should go ahead and train some tier 5 infantry. Sorry, tier 5 riders in ranged, but I don't use them in combat. I give them to other people in rallies for them to use. So I don't speed any of those troops. So when I'm on breaks or in between events, I'm gathering 2 things of food, 2 things of wood, and a thing of oil. Now that I've got tier 6, I've got to rearrange it to get more oil because that's more expensive. Oh, and yeah, see, I got more. I do not.
right? No way you're holding that with just one hand.
Wanted to see. Anyways, I'll head to you. Head to you. And
That was overkill.
go to you. Because you're fast. But no, I don't have a farm account. I tried to set one up, but I found that I kept ignoring it. So it wasn't doing me any good. I just decided like, I'm just gonna let it go. Trying to lookout tower. But if you have the time to set up a farm account and manage it, it's best to have. Just don't ask me how to run it in depth. I know that you need your gathering heroes, you need your econ tech, um, but there are going to be people who know what the minimum HQ requirements for other stuff, such as trading outpost. You need a trading post in order to send your resources to your main account. I can't remember for the life of me what level that is, and it's not something I use. Um, things like that. Okay, what do we got? 1 minute 33 seconds. Let's go take a look at another of the Dark Seals. Just to give you all a reference point. This is where we are right now. 164 is at 17 billion total. Thank you, Andy. I did not know that off the top of my head. 17 billion is our overall region power, or at least how that game calculates it. This is the upper echelon. 28, 21. I would say this 21 is almost better, but I need to see them fight against each other. 96 here at 22 is way up there. 24 from Region 4 is another of the top contenders. So I'm happy with us being at 17, still being in the top 10, and feeling like I can, contribute a little bit. Anyway, their strongest alliance is 9.5 billion. However,
Oh no.
actually, I need to look at it because this is not the same as the number they have here. Actually, why is that the same there? Because it's not the same for ours. Oh, they changed the matchmaking algorithm this last time. Crap. Now I gotta do the math again. Do the math again. Garrison, extinguish, repair, and I'm back to fighting. FC PHX. Oh yeah, we know we know who's up against us, but we're not trying to fight PHX. Lion is here to say hi. 161 was where I was when all of this started, getting most of my points. I got 9 million from finishing up tier 6 research. I think 21 million around that time, and I've gotten the rest of this while on stream. And this puts me 2 million ahead. I haven't won a top commander since Thunder first came out, and that was ages ago. Actually, I didn't even win that one. I got second. They had 3 rounds of Thunder. First round I got second, and the third round I got third. I sat out for the second round because I knew Thunder was going to be good. Someone who healed as much as Thunder does. And I'm going to cheese the crap out of your AoE. There we go. In case anyone's curious what I'm doing right now, with AoE commanders, most of them. Oh, here, I'll answer your question first, villain. I didn't participate in and I still haven't participated in any ranged or rider top commanders at all. Um, Back before the recent change with top commander, it was 3 sets at a time. So you would get 3 infantry, 3 ranged, 3 rider. So I sat out for 6 events, 6 top commanders. Only got the like daily rewards for them, and didn't do anything else for it. I didn't try and compete. I didn't need them. Um, so 12 weeks, about 3 months, same as Andy. I come into games like this with a goal in mind, though. Like I knew when I first started, I'm picking. I saw the troop types. I'm like, I'm going with infantry this time. Um, I'm not going to try and worry about my rider troops. Try and worry about ranged. It's if I'm going to be a free to play, well, mostly free to play player compared to these guys, I need to focus on one thing and be as good as I can at that one thing. So I picked infantry and I leaned into garrison as much as I could. Now, I've had to make some concessions, such as with my armaments. I know I can't be a garrison captain all the time. I'm maybe fourth on the list in my alliance of solid garrison commanders. So unless we have 4 towers to defend, I'm not going to be on that list. But I can cover in a pinch, and I can still be okay in the field. But I don't use my ranged or riders for anything. If one of them starts up a rally that needs it, I'll give it to them. Let them do something with it. Then it's their captains leading my troops, and they can make use of them. Are we still? Oh, you're way out there. No way you survived that hit. Okay. 2-to-1 trades. Combat log. I do want to see the difference about halfway down. See, 3,500 enemies. Here, I can just check it here. His initial ones we're dealing. Rage skill, 20,000 troops. Let's go. Ways down. Are you looking at these? I didn't click on. No, I wasn't there for that one. I'll have to look at that later. I don't want to bore everyone with that stuff. Anyways, not invade battlefield review. Battlefield 2 had 96 up against two other alliances, other regions here. They didn't have much of a chance. DHX is still a top 5. Uh, Alliance and 90 because of that 96 is still a top uh, 5 region. I'll never understand why they do this though. Boone is currently set up against 59. I wouldn't be surprised if they're fighting in 59 right now. Wherever their hive is. Because there's no way in hell you go to Boone's territory to fight. No, they went somewhere else. They come here to fight. Hmm. It's still pretty low in points for Boone. What's going on? There's no way they went to Boone, did they? No, most of Boone's already gone. Hmm. Hard to say what's going on there. Darkseal is not kind to the top 5 Darkseals. They just really aren't. Please click on the right buttons. This one's fairly fair. You always get the strongest of the lower regions up here. I hate, and I would love to say that that's an option for them. There's no outspending that difference. If Boone, if 4, if 96, if 16, or 102 decides to play, that is too many people spending an inordinate amount of money. There's no way one person or even a small group of people could outdo that. Honestly, I wish I could show you all this, but if you go back and watch some previous streams I have of these guys in particular, they're all. You moved to ROK? Damn. I mean, can't really blame you. ROK has a field presence that is just unmatched. I have not seen it topped for a very long time. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if ROK is sitting in the enemy's hive, same as Lion is doing here, and just covering the field with troops. Even if it is HMD that they're up against. Actually, I can go check that now. ROK will go after them. Hans isn't in there. Huh.
You don't even want to know what's going on.
I remember Azarius when he was still back in Region 8 and fine. What was the other region that they were a part of? Did they all just go there? Make sure there's no more. Okay, no rallies right now. Ugh. Yeah, don't do that. I do want to see if they're fighting because that would be an interesting one to see.
Yeah, it's in the same universe.
But they're not fighting. I don't.
No, we do. They are connected to each other. They're just in different rings of hell.
I can't remember which one Hell of a Boss is in, but oh, actually no, they're in Wrath, and I'm pretty sure Hell of a Boss is in Wrath, and
Hell of a Boss
Has Been Hotel is in Pride. Pride. Yeah, I can't remember where I read that, but here, you all wanted to see what spenders look like. These HNB has been a top 3 alliance since they came out. But even they split up in order to try and have better matchmaking, because a lot of times they get stuff like this, where they're up against people that they can't. That there's no fight. Hans is probably still a top 10 player with over 1 billion kills, with most of them being tier 6, which are the strongest troops in the game. Fudge is up there, just short of 1 billion. Whiskey Dog crossed 1 billion about a month ago.
Like, hey.
But this is your average member in these alliances. But you have to be this strong to compete with these guys. A lot of times, if an alliance sees HNB or Region 16 as their enemy, they're like, nah, I'm out. Yes, you are absolutely correct. LAS has been climbing quickly. Almost as fast as ROK did, because they came out of nowhere. One island, they were like G5 and performing well, and then they came into like G2 and dominated it. It was weird.
They just kind of leave their weapons just laying out after each like.
Here's another alliance of massive players. Leader is 1.2 billion. Is it Boogeyman? 1.3, almost 1.4. But where HNB has a bit more power behind them, ROK is. They move together. There's very little language barrier, and when one person hits the field, it's everyone. Oh, and yeah, no, their leadership's freaking wonderful. Like they
I don't think all of them.
they get behind everyone on the field.
If they were, then they would have like already.
You have to break their entire morale, their entire alliance all at once to beat them.
She's made them specifically.
Who's in here?
Yeah, I'm thinking he's leashed for like.
Let me go ahead and upgrade the next set of troops here.
The other son? Maybe. Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't complain about where I am.
idea. Oh, absolutely.
Here, let me see if I can get. Oh wow, I've been at this for so long. My squad capacity buff went down. I gotta wait. Thankfully, we don't have Archipelago raid next week. I have a whole Alliance League week to try and recover. Get in there.
They say insane shit all the time. See? Go to bed.
I mean, where am I sitting at in Darkseal as far as points? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a big player. Yes. Oh, 60%. What are you at? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me just a second. Well, fabric is so easy to come across, especially from Arena, that I've stopped collecting fabric for like 6 months, and I still have more fabric within carbon. Materials. Yeah, I still have 14,000 fabric, 269 carbon. I can, but I don't need to. I just buy the carbon, and I'm good. I get enough fabric from other sources. I used to buy the fabric all the time, but I now get enough fabric for others from other sources. I haven't needed it in a while.
Good.
There, you get a lot of carbon from antpeed, not so much fabric. Now, with that, I'll be able to add that onto my. What time? What? Get in there, deal some more damage. I stream every event. Um, so every Dark Seal, whether I'm participating in it or not. Archipelago raid, I try and stream the full 5 days. I may take one day off if I think it's going to be particularly slow. And the other event is that probably my favorite event in this is Pompeii. the 1 hour events. My alliance runs it at 1300 every other Saturday, and we have a blast running that event. But those are the times that I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'm trying to spend time with the family or make content. But we're currently trying to work out the kinks in a lot of the commanders that they've presented not functioning as written because they aren't. It seems like every time we try to test something on a commander, we learn that it's not functioning the way it's supposed to. Like we were looking at this commander's ability to potentially garrison as a rider commander. What? Did I get hit? I didn't. And I'll go over here for good measure. But Dark Seal is a 2 day event. I'll be back on tomorrow evening at around 02 UTC to stream that again. And Archipelago raid, same time, 02 until 0506, depending on how active it is. There's nothing there. Oh, hold on. That got me a few more points. Anyways, sorry, I'm starting to get a little tired. I've been playing this since reset 5 hours ago. Okay, hold on. Andy said, I had a PvP today and chose to go with Tom Mia, but I was in doubt because it wasn't utilizing Mia's skill tree. Any thoughts? Well, infantry can run. Because infantry has one primary role of not being hit or discouraging getting hit, running Tom isn't a bad idea if your entire purpose is to deal damage unnoticed. You are correct. Mia has the skill tree, which is arguably the best talent tree in the game. Where is he? Due to just the sheer amount of damage increases that you get for skills, as well as increasing rage generation. It's great. Can't go wrong there. However, Mia is becoming one of those commanders that the more people learn about the gimmick with his counterattack skills, the more people are going to swarm him to kill him. Tom is still one of those commanders that people don't want to hit unless they need to. Yes, he has a nice area of effect. Yeah, he has a nice area of effect damage reduction, 3 seconds, and he can reduce a single target's damage by 15%. However, because of how difficult it can be to kill him, and other more powerful threats on the field, such as here, a couple that come to mind. Julia is one that you want to remove from the field quickly. Anywhere you find Bianca needs to be removed from the field. if anyone still decides to run a Lee, if you can see Lee as a secondary or if you see him as a primary anywhere, it's an instant kill. I don't know if you saw me earlier when I brought Lee out. I could hold my cursor over Lee, waiting on him to get hit. But Tom is lower on the list. Mia is higher. So while yes, you're not going to get as much damage, Tom Mia will stay on the field longer. So it's a balancing act. The more money you spend, the less you have to worry about that kind of thing. Because then you're hoping to get hit. Because you deal more damage. We got anything else going on? Uh,
It's really hard.
yeah, that's Lionheart for you. Lee is amazing. Uh, Early game, he is absolutely broken. If you're running an arena team that doesn't have Lee, that's going to be the first thing I look for because early on and hell even in just arena, the amount of stats that you have is minuscule compared to what you have in the late game. Here, here, my combat stats. Like my without my commanders playing into it, I can get 182% defense, 194% attack. These are nice stats, but I've worked so long on these that an additional 35% now, that losing 35% of it now won't affect me as much as it would a new player who only has 30 to 40% to work with in the first place. And Lee reduces everything by 30% even without awakening him. If you do, it's 35%. And still having one of the best damage factors in the game. I think he's like fourth overall now. With Mia, I think he's fourth. I'll spell it properly. What am I sitting at? Yeah, I'm almost full and aid station again. Yeah, and Lee topped out my list as far as double S tier characters for a long time. Because he was as potent as he was a kill on sight commander. A mix villain, it's a mix of both. Early on, you're going to want to find the commanders you're going to use most. And here, I'll show you what I'm demonstrations a little bit better here. The level of your hero affects only two things: the talent points that they have and the troops that they can bring to the field. Uh, it's got less of a bearing on the skills because you don't actually need level 40 to unlock them if you know what you're doing. I think I have a video of that up. But level 60 is max troops. Your secondary commander's level does not change the amount of squads that you can bring to the field. So you only need technically you'll only need your 5 lead commanders to be at level 60. And honestly, I like Andy's here. Get the heroes that you're going to use to 40. Make sure you have these skills unlocked. The ones that you're going to use. As you can see, I still have purple heroes that I won't use. You can't make me. Um, but yeah, you only need your lead commanders to be level 60. The rest only need their skills unlocked. And I can get it as early as level 10 if you play your cards right. So you only need 5. Now, as far as the fragments are concerned, early on, it's who you want to use. As you progress in the game, you can obviously upgrade more commanders, but I would definitely have 2 to 4 commanders that you're going to focus on. And these can be purple ones too. If you want to make 2 of those commanders Charlie and Alex, there's not a person out there that would complain. That it does. You don't need 5 stars on a non-lead command. The only reason these are 5 stars is because Top Commander has a day for upgrading heroes, and you get points for it. The only reason they're upgraded. Good lord, are we up to 362 now? Are you talking about the stars or the fragments here? Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Yeah, the stars are definitely difficult. You kind of have to stockpile those, but thankfully you don't need them on every commander. Yeah, you're right. Let me see if I can find one that I can actually Oh, here we are. These. I've used up all of mine. I had over 1,000 of these saved up. Um, but 4-star, the unlocking 4 stars gets their last skills. The rest is just talent points. Your talent points don't matter if you're not the lead commander. So the 5th and 6th star shouldn't be unlocked on any commander you're not actively leading with. That is correct, so long as you're using those small stars individually so that you don't have a. See how there's a luck percentage down here? If you put 4 in a row, you have a 40% chance of. Yes, villain. You have a 40% chance of this criticaling, and it just goes to the next. From 1 star, that'll put you at 2, and then you have to go to level 20 to do it again. And yeah, you can easily get to 4 stars from 2 stars. But it is possible. I think there's like a 60 to 65% chance of getting from 1 star to 4 stars. Once you get this up to 80%, it'll read 80% here. I believe it is 3 of these and 3 of these. either 3-3 or 4-2. I think with the gold it's 4-2, but with the purple it's 3-3. I'd have to go back and look through my videos on that. Well, I'm not wasting another. Wait, do we have another? Yeah, okay, it is 4-2 with gold. Okay, I'm not. I got a shield up. It's good for 7.5 hours. I'll leave it. No scouts. That being said, I've been on this stream for 3.5 hours. I've been actively in this combat for of 5.5 hours. I think I'm gonna be done for the night. Um, I will be back on at 02 tomorrow to stream the last day. Correct, Andy. Good lord. Um, those are spender only heroes. Because by the time a free to play player can get them upgraded to the point to use them, there's better. Um, here. I'm in. I'm happy to make it. I like I like knowing that I make the game more accessible to people who don't want to spend all the time. And I try to help people understand the game in a way it makes it more fun. So, with that, it's good lord. It is 11:30 here. I'm going to spend some time with the wife before I go to bed tonight, and I will talk to you all. I will be here tomorrow at 02. Yeah, barring any health issues. Jesus. You all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me on stream. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off. Thanks, Z.